here in Miami in Lone Depot Park. Saturday afternoon action on the show. It's the Colorado Rockies taking on the Miami Marlins. Alongside Chris Singleton. First pitch coming your way next. Ready to go? Tyler Freeman digging in for the Rockies. And we're off and rolling in Miami. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
And a big swing and a miss. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout. Digging in, Mickey Moniak. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Perez, he isn't really known as a starting pitcher that's going to get you deep into the start. It's not that he's not capable. He just hasn't proven that he can do it yet.
He's got such great stuff. You just don't know from start to start whether it's a potential no-hitter or it's a guy that's only going to give you 3 or 4 innings.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, that curveball had some pretty good break to it. As you can see, the hitter just locked up a little bit. Thought it was a great pitch to hit, but sometimes you're looking for something else and you can't pull the trigger.
Hunter Goodman in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike.
But for the most part, with that kind of stuff, you expect him to get to the middle of the ball game.
What does he need to do in order to get deeper into the game?
Well, I'd say it's command of the secondary pitches, because when you're talking about turn.
Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. Xavier Edwards getting ready to hit. Drilled in the air out towards right center. 1 up, 1 down. Kyle Stowers, the next up for the Marlins, blasted 2 home runs in last night's game. This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. 3rd home run of the season. The Marlins on the board first. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Next to hit, Jacob Marcy. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And up next for Miami, Agustin Ramirez. Hard hit left side. And that's the 3rd out. Miami strikes first on the solo homer. All set for the start of the inning. Here's Colorado's DH, Jordan Beck. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. That one finds the zone. No balls, 2 strikes. Matthew Ross umpiring behind home plate for us in this one. He's got a reputation for having a bit of a wide strike zone, Chris.
Yeah, no doubt, Boog. He rewards pitchers when they're working the edges and sometimes a little bit beyond that. So for the hitters, just have to really be aware. Don't miss your pitch when you get it early in the count.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Way outside. Full count now. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along. Next to hit for the Rockies, Ezequiel Tovar. That's a strike, and it's 0-1. Tovar launched a homer in his most recent game. And there's a foul ball. Stays alive.
The healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
Absolutely dotted the edge of the zone right there. That was a tough battle, man. So to make a really quality pitch and just catch him looking like that, it's got to feel good out there on the mound. That was a fun at bat to watch.
Late on that fastball. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And that is that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And at the plate for Miami, Connor Norby. In the air, right field. And a quick out, number 1. Otto Lopez, the next up for the Marlins. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. And there's 2 down. Christopher Morel now at the plate. Out towards right center field. Moniak should have this one. And that will end the inning. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Perez back to work. Brenton Doyle, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
That one misses. Ball 3.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Swings and misses. And the count's full. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a ground ball, and it gets by him. This is Willie Castro. Homered last night, added another hit as well. Doyle gets his lead at first with nobody out. Runner takes off, pitching for a strike. And that's a stolen base, not even close. And the tying run is now in scoring position. Waves at the defender for the strikeout. Jake McCarthy will hit next. Lined, and that's a base hit. Doyle coming home. He scores to tie it up.
Well, we're starting over again, all tied up. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
This one gets away as he can't handle it behind the plate. And the runner holds. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. 2 away. Now it's the right fielder, Mickey Moniak.
That's the ball.
To second, but way too late. Safe there. Man on second, 2 down. Right through there for a strike. And that one fouled off. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Here's a 1-2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Runner steals third, though they get the out on the drop. Strike 3. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. This is back here in Miami, and at the plate for Miami, Graham Pauley. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
You know, these Marlins definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time, and that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
He's got it. 1 away. And now for the Marlins, Javier Sanoja. He was hitless in 4 at-bats yesterday.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a line drive, and that one's a base hit out into left center field. Xavier Edwards, the next up for the Marlins. He's 0 for 1. In the dirt. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. The 0-2. Way inside. The 1-2. Tied up here in the early going. Liner caught it second.
They couldn't have asked for a better out. Makes a great play on the line drive, and they keep the runner at first. Just like that, they're almost out of the inning.
Now here is Kyle Stowers.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Quick move to first, and he's back in safely. Sanoja leads off first with 2 down to the inning. This one in the air, center field. Doyle in position, and that will end the inning. Back here at Lone Depot Park, on to the 4th. Hunter Goodman digging in for the Rockies. And that one is lifted in the air. Marcy moving under this one. 1 down. Jordan Beck digs in now. Struck out swinging his first time. In there at the knees. Strike 1.
Nope, outside.
All tied up. Top half of inning number 4. And there's a rocket into the outfield. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
He was all over that one. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
To third might be 2. Sanoja to second, on to first, double play. Bottom of the inning, and at the plate for Miami, Jacob Marcy. Line drive, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Up next for the Marlins.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Here's the catcher to hit, Agustin Ramirez.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Lorenzen checks over to first, and he's back. 0-1. That one is absolutely belted. That's down. One hops off the wall. Runner around third. He will score, and they take the lead.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap, and when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
Stepping in, Connor Norby. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Can't get to it, and this should score the run. Safely into second. He's got a double.
The batter number 6.
Got a good pitch to drive, stayed short with his bat path to the ball, and caught it out front, and he stayed long in his follow-through. That
line shot into the gap should score at least one. One runs in, a second scores as well, and they take a 3-run lead. A 2-run double.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. Just a great approach. Looked like that was exactly what he wanted to do with that pitch, and right off the bat, he knew he was taking that wide turn at first to head for second.
Man at second. Little trouble with this one behind the plate. First signs of bullpen movement here in the early going. Keegan Thompson up and throwing. Number 58 warming up as well. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And the 0-2. That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Got him. One out in the bottom of the fourth.
Up next for the Marlins.
So now with one away and a man at second, Graham Pauley, the next up for the Marlins. Fly to center his first time. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Lopez around third. The tag, and he's in there. It's 5-1.
Picks himself up an RBI. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. McCarthy takes it in for the out. 2 down. Xavier Edwards gets a chance to hit here. Freeman handles, throws to first, and they're happy to just get off. Ready now for the 5th inning. So in now for Colorado, Edouard Julien.
All these Rockies, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Just missed. And a good eye there.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Comes a 2-2. got him looking for the K. Strikeout number 8.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
This one popped up. Edwards settles under this one. Takes it in for the out. Willie Castro digging in for the Rockies. Late with the swing there. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. In the air, left field. Makes the grab on the run. And that is that. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th and taking over on the mound. Keegan Thompson ready to make his season debut. Kyle Stowers getting ready to hit. He's already homered in this game. Lifted in the air, right center field. Moniak settles under it. And there's one away. Here's the center fielder, Jacob Marcy. 1 for 2. That one not close. Ball 1. Marcy, 24 years old, made his big league debut in 2025, and he was a 6th-round draft pick in 2020. This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Out of here! His first homer of the year, and they add a run. It's 6-1.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Now here is Agustin Ramirez. First offering way inside, almost got him. There's a swing and a miss. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in. Last half of inning number 5. Late on that fastball. Hit on the ground to short. Tovar. Throw to first is in time. 2 down, bases empty. And up next for Miami, Connor Norby. Tap foul at the plate. That missed by a lot, and it's 1-1. Two down, nobody on. The count 2-1. He dives, but he can't make the catch. The throw is late, and they can't get the out.
Well, from the time you're a little leaguer, you're taught to hustle out of the box and give it a full sprint through the base regardless of how you hit it. And he didn't make great contact, but the effort was there, and he earns the base hit.
Lopez now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Quick toss to first.
No, he got it.
Back on a dive. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. That is the inning. Marlins had another with the solo shot. We're back with a look at key moments so far in this one. Jake McCarthy digging in for the Rockies.
That's a ball.
Left field. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. And that's a leadoff double.
This was a really nice swing. Didn't quite get enough behind it to get it out of here, but once it got over his head in left field, it was extra bases all the way.
Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. So they've still got both their challenges. Just missed.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but.
In the air, left field, Stowers. Moving under it, brings it in. Runner tags at second to third, tags the runner, and it's a double play.
Well, that's just a terrible decision to go for third right there. I mean, he was posed by a lot, not even close. You've got to be a little smarter than that on the base paths.
And first offering is fouled off.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the third out. Bottom of the next inning, and now for the Marlins, Christopher Morel. Foul ball.
You know, these Marlins, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
The 0-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Liner, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of. Pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
This ball's chopped on the ground to Tovar. A sensational double play. Here comes the skipper out of the. Chase Stolander on the pitch here.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
In the air, right field, Moniak under it, and that is that. Nothing. Now the Rockies catcher, Hunter Goodman. Foul ball there.
This lineup is having a tough time finding a good rhythm at the plate. Their swings are disjointed, which tells me they're having issues with pitch recognition.
And there's one down. Jordan Beck now at the plate. And he lays down a bunt. Off balance throw in time. Got him as he tried to bunt his way aboard. Next for Colorado, Ezequiel Tovar.
That curveball's been a big pitch for him today. He's been able to get ahead in the count with it. He's also been able to use it to put guys away.
And that one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. The shortstop takes the ball.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. And that extends the inning. Edouard Julien. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot.
Number 58, K. Gibson.
To the right side, Edwards tosses to first. Inning over. Back here in Miami, they put themselves out in front with a nice display at the plate. Take a look at the spray chart for where their hits have landed.
Yeah, when a team has this many knocks, a lot of the time it gets clustered to one side or another. Not today. They're hitting it all over the field.
Moniak takes it in for the out. 1 up, 1 down. Kyle Stowers, the next up for the Marlins. Got him to chase one upstairs there. Movement in the bullpen. Number 58 appears to be getting ready. And I'm sure he's feeling some nerves. This would be his major league debut. The 0-2. Breaking ball, and that got him. One gone, runner at first. Here's the center fielder, Jacob Marcy. He's already homered here in this one. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Now a quick throw to first. Stowers back in on a dive. And there's a hit. And now 2 aboard.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Battling here as he fouls it away. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Here the bottom of the 7th. Good job to fight that one off. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Well, he hasn't gotten the result yet, but it's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this guy.
2 on, 1 out. Out towards right center field. And that's a base hit. Stowers around third. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and it's now a 6-run lead.
Comes through with the RBI. Kind of your classic jam. Blooper right there. Paid a good pitch on the inside. Gotten to hit it off the handle, but he still muscled it out there. You just have to tip your cap on the mound.
Norby swings through it for strike 1. Fouled off left side. Going 2 now. That one missed.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
Ground ball left side over to Freeman. They get one. What a double play that was. Inning over. Back here at Lone Depot Park, ready to begin the 8th. Brenton Doyle digging in for the Rockies. Gibson, a 6'2 southpaw, 195 pounds, and he was a 10th round pick in 2022. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
Well, obviously that was nowhere near the strike zone by the time it got to the plate, and people at home watching are thinking, what's he swinging at? But I'll tell you, some of the break guys snap off these days is just devastating. It can be so tough to recognize where a pitch like that's going to end up.
Catcher challenge. We'll take another look.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
And on further review, it was a strike. They'll keep both their challenges. That's outside. Ball 1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Got him. 2 away.
A pretty good break on the curveball right there. Maybe not as down in the zone as he would have liked, but deceptive enough to get that swing and miss. And if you don't catch that pitch out front on the barrel, it bears in on you pretty hard.
Challenge from behind the dish here. So the call stands. So they'll lose their first challenge. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order. Here's Tyler Freeman to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. The Rockies strand 1. Back here in Miami, ready for the bottom of the 8th. Otto Lopez digs in now. And a foul ball. Out towards right center field. Moniak takes it in for the out. And a quick out, number 1. Now it's the right fielder, Christopher Morel. This one in the air, center field. Doyle under it. 2 down. Now here's the Marlins DH, Griffin Conine. 0 for 1 so far.
Conine.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
That was straight queso right there.
Towards first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. All set to start the 9th in this one. So in now for Colorado, Mickey Moniak. Swing and a miss. Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. 1 away. Hunter Goodman digging in for the Rockies. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout.
Strike 1.
Right through there for a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Struck him out swinging. Rockies down to their final out. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Jordan Beck. Oh, look at the stop. Over to first. And what a play. Ball game.
The first two games of this series really good. Exchange punch for punch, blow for blow. But tomorrow will be a big one, especially in a day game. There might be some shadows in the afternoon. So you really want to focus on scoring early and playing very good defense to prevent runs. We'll see who wins it tomorrow.
And a 7-1 finish in this one. For Chris.